I'm changing the direction of this channel. In the past, this channel was really based on poetry and me sharing my spiritual beliefs in personal development and self-help ideas. Now, I'm still going to be doing a lot of this stuff, but it's going to be more unscripted, just like this, going off the top, for me to really share my authenticity, to share my values, and to let my inner light shine through. Now, I want to hold myself accountable, and that's as well why I'm making these videos. I know they're not going to be perfect, but the videos that I was making in the past were not perfect as well either. I mean, I could at least laugh at that. I've posted, if you want to look at this channel, about the history of this channel, I've posted over 850 videos at this point. There's maybe around 130 subscribers, maybe like 22,000 views. So, by all metrics, not very good. So I think, what else is there to lose? What else is there to lose by me just putting it all out there, by me sharing my true authenticity? So some things that I'm going to be sharing, talking about on this journey is my own biggest weaknesses, my own biggest flaws, my own biggest insecurities. Now, I know that it'll be pretty easy to make fun of those, and that's why I'm probably going to start with that. But it's also going to be relatable to things that a lot of people can relate to, such as lacking self-confidence or being really just kind of being a stepping stone, or I don't know if stepping stone is the right thing, a doormat that people just walk all over you. And I realize that another reason that I'm changing the direction of this channel is kind of to take my own narrative back, to take my own power back, and to maybe also create a small community of people who are on a similar spiritual or self-help journey. The people that I'm friends with, or most of my friends and family, don't like to talk about self-help. They don't like to talk about spiritual stuff, and that's fine. I've kind of kept it all to myself, reading a lot of books, meditating, doing practices, really improving myself. But I realized that it's a lot harder when you're doing it all alone. So maybe through doing these videos, by just sharing my stories, sharing beliefs that I have, sharing practices that I have, maybe I'll be able to connect with one or two other people that we can be on this journey together and really be not just holding each other accountable, but holding ourselves accountable. I think a big reason why I've kind of fallen off my spiritual path just a little, I know I'm very hard on myself at moments, but I don't think I've been holding myself as accountable. So if I say that I want to meditate for 30 minutes every single day and I skip for a day, I've been in the past like very relaxed, like, oh, it doesn't really matter if you don't meditate, but I realize that it does at this point. And I really like this. I really kind of just like this new format right now because it makes me feel as though maybe people will watch this, maybe people won't, but I think I'll also be just improving my public speaking skills by just speaking directly into a camera, kind of pretending that I'm just having a conversation with another person. And I think that will be kind of the differentiator. The big thing in the past was that I was kind of holding my emotions back, suppressing my emotions. And I hope that when I get into this free-flowing state, the flow state, just letting it go, not knowing what I'm going to say off the top, that I'm really going to let the emotions come through. Maybe even just use this channel as a place to vent. I don't really know. If you're on a similar journey, welcome to this community. Welcome to AR.E. Leonard. I'm also going to be focusing on some comedy in the future, but most of the stuff is just going to be raw, authentic, and genuine, off the top. I don't want to be anybody's guru. I do kind of want to help teach stuff, but that's in the sense that we're all teachers. Every single person, if you think about Earth as kind of like a university, everybody is a teacher and everybody is a student. Every single person in every single situation is something that we can all learn lessons from. Now, I know I'm ranting all around the corner here, all around the place, all the way from left field. I'm not really sure where this is going, but I think that's the beauty of this. And if I post every single day, maybe for the next 90 days, maybe for the next 120 days, I'm not sure where this is going to go. I'm not sure where this is going to lead, but I also know that I'll be able to look back on this and watch back on this and think, wow, I was a lot lower 120 days ago than I was in the next 120 days. Maybe I'll even look back on this. I'll probably look back on this and cringe. I will probably look back on this in the future and cringe and be like, wow, I can't believe he did that. But I'm taking my power back. I'm taking my narrative back. I think a big reason why I wasn't able to do this in the past, really talk off the cuff, off the top, just let it all loose, is that I was afraid of what other people would think. I was a big perfectionist. I always wanted everything to be perfect. Right now, perfect. And I realized after posting those 850 videos that they clearly weren't perfect and I thought they were perfect. So maybe if I just become a little more authentic in my expression and not have to write everything out beforehand and not reading off a piece of paper and not making sure everything is perfect, because those videos were only getting 5 views back then. So if this video is only getting 5 views, if only one person watches this video and it happens to be me, maybe, yeah, I guess the biggest lesson from this is just to be your own fan. Be your own biggest fan. Well, I think I'm going to wrap this video up. The new direction of this channel is just having more fun, being more lighthearted, bringing some comedy into the spiritual, personal development, self-help journey. And I also noticed that people don't really care about mental health. I wish more people cared about it. So I'm not really going to be talking as much about mental health as I'm very passionate about mental health, emotional intelligence, but I'm probably not going to be talking about that as much related to other people, just on my own journey, my own insecurities, and maybe that could help other people just by hearing somebody express their own emotions, talk about their own insecurities, flaws, even sharing time when I was going through depression. I'll probably talk about that sometime. That could be a very long story, very long rant. Also just sharing stories from my past and sharing valuable lessons that I learned from them. Also, one other thing that I'm definitely going to be talking about is dreams. Dreams. Talking about my own dreams that I've had, the dreams that you have when you're sleeping, also the dreams that you have while you're awake. Actually, funny thing is that my most watched video, my most popular video on this channel is the meaning of the falling elevator dream. When I released that, first of all, I just woke up from that dream. I had it 2 times, maybe within a week, and was just like rattled. Went to the camera, actually in the same room that I filmed this on. It's crazy to think how far that I've come in that time, but that was around 2 years ago. And that's been my most viewed video since. It's very interesting hearing people comment on that video, seeing people comment saying that they had a similar dream, and that really makes me think now that the videos from this that will be the most popular are just going to be things that resonate with the most people, and it's not things that I should try to plan ahead. I should really just go off the cuff. And yeah, I guess that's it. The new direction of the channel, I'm going to try to post every single day. I'm not sure how long these videos are actually going to be. I guess it really just depends how much I have to say and how long I can actually flow for, how long people are even willing to listen to these or watch these. Will anybody listen or watch these? I guess we'll find out. Have a good day. See you tomorrow. Oh, wow. That was... was that bad? That was beautiful.